Shalom, shalom, Israel. Go to warriorsoftheruwach.com to get all the truth, facts, and evidence according to Abba Yahuwah's word, which is in the Hebrew. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and become a member so that we can continue to bring all of Abba Yahuwah's word. So, without further ado, let's get it.
And it reads, and that prophet or that dreamer of dreams shall be put to death, because he has spoken to turn you away from Yahuwah your Elohim, which brought you out of the land of Egypt and redeemed you out of the house of bondage, to thrust thee out of the way which Yahuwah the Elohim commanded thee to walk in. So shalt thou put the evil away from the midst of thee. So when you get in verse 5, Deuteronomy 13 and 5, now the Father telling you how to deal with these situations when somebody come and try to steer you and thrust you away from him, from following after him, from serving him, and from doing those things which he have commanded us to do in his word. He said that you should thrust that away from the midst of thee. And it's important for us to understand that we have been taught in a way that we have been programmed to believe a lie. And the reason it's so hard to fight, because you didn't know it was a lie. And so many people cling to it because they don't do the research and they don't know what the Father said concerning his word based on what the New Testament is trying to tell you is true. But if you go back and look at what the New Testament is saying and what the Father says, then you will clearly see that it's a contradiction. And if it contradicts the word of the Father, if it takes you away from the word of the Father and what he say concerning his word, then you gotta move away from it. You gotta thrust it away. You gotta deal with it. And we're gonna even see here in the next few verses how the Father instructed us to deal with it. And it's pretty stern and it's tough. And some people will struggle with it because they simply don't understand how passionate and how serious the Father is about us serving him and him only. So let's go to verse 6. And this is going to give us even a deeper insight. So, if thy brother, thy son of thy mother, or thy son, or thy daughter, or the wife of thy bosom, or thy friend, which is as thine own soul, entice thee secretly, saying, let us go and serve other gods which thou hast not known, thou nor their fathers. Namely, verse 7, of the mighty ones, the gods of the people, which are round about you, nigh unto thee, are far off from thee, from the one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth. Thou, verse 8, thou shalt not consent unto him, nor hearken unto him, neither shall thine eye pity him, neither shalt thou spare him, and neither shalt thou conceal him. Verse 9, but thou shalt surely kill him, thine hand shall be first upon him to put him to death, and afterwards the hand of all the people. Lastly, verse 10, and thou shalt stone him with stones that he die, because he has sought to thrust thee away from Yahuwah thy Elohim, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage. Excuse me. So as we go back and look at verse 6, and it says, if thy brother, the son of thy mother, or thy son, or thy daughter, or the wife of thy bosom, or thy friend, which is thine own soul entice thee secretly, saying, let us go and serve other gods which thou hast not known, thou nor their fathers. So he said it don't matter who it is. If they come to you talking about let us go serve other gods that you have not known, nor even your fathers have known. And what we have to keep in mind when we go back here and we in Deuteronomy, and we know that this is Masha Moses' word here. He wrote this book, and he did not know a New Testament Messiah.